Skippy Windsor here for FYP TV as Crystal Palace win their second game in a row and keep their second clean sheet in the row with a victory, 2-0 victory over West Brom. Unless you're a West Brom fan or a pundit of Match of the Day, it's very hard to argue that Palace didn't deserve that win. And performances all over the pitch were very good today. Looking at the back four, the two centre-halves, Tomkins and Sakho, were absolutely immense. Sakho last week was my man of the match, and it's very hard to argue with him not being man of the match today. Hardly put a foot wrong, was very good in the air, tracking back strikers, and he bailed out Hennessy on more than one occasion. And Tomkins, who not many people expected to start with Dan back from injury, didn't put a foot wrong as well, as mentioned by Allardyce in his press conference after the game. They won the midfield, they combated well with Luca, Kabay and Punchin, who led as a skipper for the second game in a row, and that was more evident on his kind of captain performance. You noticed him speaking to players after every opportunity, leading the team, shouting at them when they weren't doing what he wanted them to do, and giving them praise when they did. And it was a good performance as a captain from Punchin today. And the two wide players did very well as well, both getting on the score sheet, with both scoring very good goals as well. Townsend with that lung-busting run from his own box into their box and putting away, and Wilf receiving a really good ball from Kabay and slotting coolly away. And it was a well-deserved and it was a comprehensive victory from Palace, and hopefully that's the kind of result that we need to keep on getting in order to stay up. The spirit of the players was evident as well. 90 minutes plus on the clock. 2-0, you'd argue, even if we conceded, we were still probably going to win. And the likes of Sakho and Luca were throwing themselves in front of the ball. These players have been at the club less than a month, and they're throwing their bodies at the ball to try and preserve that clean sheet. And that's the sort of thing that we were perhaps lacking in the first half of this season, that desire to keep a clean sheet, to want to win the ball even when there's 90 plus minutes on the clock. And that sort of performance and that sort of commitment is going to be vital going forward. So like I mentioned, man of the match for me today, Sakho, although props as well to Andros Townsend, one of his best games in the Palace shirt, and also to Wilf. Those two wide players provided a lot of width, and they drew out that West Brom back line that's been very good this season. Once again, please follow FYP on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram. Good evening.